All right.
Us
Hey, how you doing? What's up? We're live. We live, Jack.
live people, get alive.
Huzzah. All right, guys. So hope everybody's doing good. It's been a good minute since I've done a Sunday night live stream. So probably just because I've been busy, and partly because I've just not wanted to do one. So, and that's the good thing about a hobby. You can do it whenever you want, and then not do it whenever you don't want to. And that's the great thing about it. It's like hunt videos. I made like not very many. Well, that partially because we got that whole virus thing going on, so that might have had something to do with it. But
That'll slow things down a little bit.
no doubt, it has certainly done that. So, anyways, you've been on the hunt, hitting 75 WalMarts in 15 minutes. So, if you guys don't know who this is, Ken Pool Live, it says it there under his name, actually, under his thing. He hit 75 WalMarts this weekend, looking for something he's not even going to collect.
Nope.
he's, he's, trying, he's trying to help me out.
Part of the hunt.
That's part of it. Yeah, he is Kent Pool Toy Hunter, not Kent Pool Toy Buyer.
Not toy buyer, toy hunter.
So, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that because I feel like there's a lot of cool stuff happening in the collecting world. Mainly, like the stuff from the '90s is starting to hit now, and then everybody's freaking out because the people who grew up in the '90s now have money.
Right?
And that's how it works with like if you go back to like to the '70s and '80s with the Joes, right? The old school Joes, the GI Joes. Now those popped up for a while. Now the '90s Joes, the animated series, is popping up. Now Hasbro's making those, and so it's kind of one of those things. I'm wondering when we're going to see like I don't know what would be like the 2000s kids. What did they watch? I was in college. I don't know.
Oh man, 2000.
Is that Power Rangers maybe or
My Hero Academia.
maybe I don't know whatever that was, but yeah, kind of crazy. So got some cool stuff. Let's see what we got in the chat. We got Jacob's here, Bob's in the house, Anne Marie. How you doing? I have a Sunday off so I can catch Jedha After Dark. Well, you're lucky, Anne Marie, because I haven't had a Jedha After Dark in like 3 months.
Good Sunday to have off.
Yeah, right. So lucky there. Stewart's here, Wayne's here, Polly C707, Jason's here, Todd, Wayne, Knight of Ren. What's up, buddy? Lar Powell, Tailman, Medic's in the house. So so I got Kent here. We're just gonna kind of chill and chat a little bit about collecting and maybe some new releases, maybe SDCC, and really anything you guys want to talk about. See if you have questions for us, so we can help you out with your collecting. Throw them out there. If you have questions about our collections, just throw them out there. I've got one figure here I'm going to be kind of messing with. I've got my Hot Toys Deadpool from the second movie. I'm just going to be messing around posing this guy. Kent's got something on his desk as well.
Yeah, I got my Ant-Man, but he is not Ant-Man.
Right. Can you guys hear us okay? Let us know if the audio level on one of us is too loud or not loud enough. Okay. Yeah. So you said that the scroll is large. You were showing me that it's larger than Giant Man.
Yeah, good thing the Skrulls haven't been bad guys in the MCU.
So why is he? I mean, he's the Super Scroll, right?
He's one of them. This is Secret Invasion, and during Secret Invasion, we found out that the Skrulls had harnessed a lot of the superheroes' powers by kidnapping the Illuminati, and this one has Giant Man abilities.
Snap. That's crazy. I'll have to check that out on my Marvel Unlimited app where you can go back and read comic stuff. I admittedly haven't had much time to do that, so I need to go catch up. I have been reading a little bit of Secret Empire, just
Nice.
like a little bit, but I haven't made it very far at all. I made it like maybe 4 or 5 issues, so not very far.
Secret Empire definitely triggered some Captain America fans. But I think the conclusion, it's pretty satisfying.
I feel triggered by reading it. I mean, I do have my concept art cap. I guess I could put a Hydra thing on it. You know, kind of.
Actually, I got the Hydra Supreme cap. He's chilling over there in the case.
Right. Night of Ren says, I watched a lot of Power Rangers Wild Force when I was younger. I hear you, man. I'd never seen that show. I saw the original Power Rangers back. If you guys don't know, for Power Rangers guys, those are 100% fake. The Zords are not real. You cannot summon them.
And unless it's that Spider-Man Zord, that one is real, and that's in Japan.
That's yeah. Did you remember seeing? I don't know if you ever saw that. And I'll go back to the what is the Toys That Made Us? They covered the Power Rangers TV show right back in the day, or is it the Shows That Made Us? I can't remember. Maybe it was the shows on Netflix.
Yeah, it might have been the shows.
Right when they went back and they were talking about this, and I knew some of the background behind that show. I knew that it was just like dubbed over stuff, and I knew that the actors weren't really in the suits, and I knew about all that. But there's a lot of background stuff in there. It was actually pretty cool. So it's worth a watch if you got Netflix to go back and watch the Toys That Made Us, #1 for G.I. Joes. Those are awesome in Transformers. And then the Shows That Made Us, pretty cool too. And then I think those are pretty cool shows. But the fact that all of the Power Rangers were just literally the actors that we think were fighting,
right.
All the putties and all that kind of crap, they clearly were just voiceover crap. But that didn't make it any worse. I mean, it just, it's all right.
Just don't slow down the Yellow Ranger. It was actually a dude in the costume.
Was it really? I never looked that closely.
There's some shots of the Yellow Ranger where it's clearly a dude in the costume.
Boy. Let's see what you guys say. Has any word been released on how one can purchase the Hot Toys Spider-Man 2099 figure? All right, King.
Ooh,
King Dingaling.
Word.
Great name, by the way. That was a Chuck Berry song, right? Yeah, Chuck Berry back in the 60s. So the SDCC exclusives are going to be exclusive to Sideshow. So they're not, in the U.S., they're not going to be available at other retailers. I'm most likely 95% sure they're going to be Sideshow exclusives because that's what the previous years have been. So they'll have a nice little silver Sideshow sticker, which I don't have. Do I have one here? Yeah, I got one right here. Boom. Sideshow little sticker right here. Boom. Have one of those. So they'll only be available in the U.S. through that retail method. So what I would recommend you do, I did a video the other day talking about the Sideshow Virtual Con. It was on 6 Scale News, the last episode. And then there's a link to pre-register for that event with Sideshow. So they're going to give whoever's registered for their Virtual Con first dibs at those exclusives. So if there is something you want, like the Spider-Man 2099, I would sign up for that pre-registration. And I imagine they're going to have like text notifications on or something, or email. I don't know how they're going to do it. But you get free rewards points. So that's just free money to use towards it. That's just free money. You always take free money. Even if you don't even collect Hot Toys, you should sign up and get free points. I mean, you never know, right? They don't expire. And anyway, so you'll be able to purchase it through them, and whenever they release it. So I imagine we're not going to see like pre-orders go up for those until maybe like, let's see, today's the 5th. So probably 2 weeks. We'll see those pre-orders in the U.S. from Sideshow. So that's what I would do it. I would pre-order mine through Sideshow because #1, if you have an issue, they're going to take care of you with no issues, no hiccups or problems or whatever. Other methods.
No issues with your issues.
Other methods of acquiring them. There's been a lot of issues with that lately, so I would recommend not doing that. So that's what I would do. Has Hot Toys made an Aragon 6 scale figure? I don't think so. No. Boom. Mm-mm.
We only do Lord of the Rings talk on Wednesday nights.
The second Wednesday of the third week. The Did you like Lord of the Rings, Kent?
Oh yeah, great movies. Very long. Extended.
I never could make it through an entire film. I just got so bored. I just couldn't do it.
You just couldn't pass.
I couldn't. I have no idea how it ended. I started all of the films because I was like, cool, I'll try this again. And then like in hour number 6, I'm going, I give up, man. I'm not fit for this journey.
No starships, no luck.
No, I'm ready for like second lunch and third dinner and all that stuff they were talking about in The Hobbit.
That's the best part of the Lord of the Rings.
Right, eating. So
yeah, they know how to eat, those hobbits.
I still have no idea how the thing ends. I know Frodo did the ring thing and threw it in the thing, but past that, I know there's like 5 other films after that, and yeah. Let's see here. Huge fan of Funko Pop, more so than they've come out with Collector, and your videos are helpful to see what 6 scale are about. Oh, well, I'm glad to help. That's what we're here to do, guys. I don't know if you guys know this, but we are all on a collecting journey. Like, nobody has arrived and said, I am done. Like, that's not a thing for a collector. It's not happening. You don't wake up. I mean, if you decide that your collection is complete and you're done buying stuff, I mean, maybe, but that's rare. Kent, what do you think, man? Your collection's, you've decided what direction you're going. Right? And it's buy everything Marvel Legends.
I mean, even if you quit, you can always come back to collecting.
There's no quitting. Once you're in, man, you're in for life.
I've seen people come back, a lot of comebacks. Sometimes you gotta get rid of one collection and start another.
So this is interesting because we've got people who started off collecting Funko Pops.
Right.
Because they're the gateway drug. The Funko Pops are the gateway drug of toy collecting. And then they move on to either Marvel Legends or they move on to Star Wars Black Series or NECA or Mezco, right? Or they move into 6 scales, or they move into statues and that kind of stuff. And you hear this from everybody. You say that the people, the Funko Pop collectors go, I would never buy a hot toy. I would never buy a hot toy. They cost too much money. I would never buy a Mezco figure. They cost too much money. Whatever, right? All those things. And now you're seeing all those people, well, not all of them, a lot of them are going, if I don't buy this wave of Pops, I can buy a 6 scale figure. And then once they buy their first one, they're going, I don't want to buy any more Pops. And it's interesting, but that's the journey of collecting. That's how it goes.
Well, for me, Pops were just something to pick up while I was waiting for the next Marvel Legends, and Hasbro's like, nope, we're just gonna give you more Marvel Legends. No time for Pops.
Well, when you went on YouTube and announced that was your plan, Hasbro was watching.
That's right.
And they said, "Oh hell no, we will not have you sending our money to Funko. We want it all." Bam, 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 bam. That's how it goes. Let's see here. Let's see what else going on in the chat. Let's see here. Sorry I'm late. Was watching Greg Cook's latest video. Man, don't apologize for that. Go watch Greg Cook's video.
Yeah.
Anne-Marie says, I started as a kid collecting stuffed animals and dog figurines. Hey, that's got to start somewhere, That's how it works. Mezco was my gateway to statues now. Daniel, what kind of statues are you collecting? Like the Diamond Select, Premium Format, Iron Studios, Sideshow, Prime 1. What are you collecting? Let us know. Liger 0X says, yep, Jedha's right about that. I'm not right about everything, but I'm pretty good about that. I've seen that. You've seen it in the Facebook group, right?
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
It's crazy. Like, Funko collectors, and it's not that people are giving up on Funko. They're just buying fewer of it. Let me see, because I'm still buying some. I bought some the other day. The completionist part of Funko collecting has gone, except for Glamma.
Hey, Glamma buys it all.
Glamma's trying to complete the entire business.
That's right.
She doesn't even have a genre or a line, she just wants to complete Funko. Like, anyways, she's got some awesome stuff. But the completionist part of the Funko collecting is kind of going to the side, and people are starting to buy more exclusives, or only the exclusives, and then they're taking like those common money and buying other things, which is pretty cool. So you made the decision to jump out of Marvel and Star Wars and go straight Marvel last year. It's been about a year, right? Maybe longer?
Oh, yeah, at least.
2 years? Yeah, something like that. However, you still go hunting everything.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the hunt is, I just got to the point where it's like, can't buy everything, and honestly, I don't think I enjoyed buying everything because, I like to have things in my collection that are going to stay. So I've been a lot more selective.
Right. I don't know how to say that name. TAHPS fan. I don't know I don't know. Never bought 6 scale. Any tips on getting Punisher War Machine? Ooh. Boyfriend is a huge fan. I showed him your review and now I want to get it. Thanks. Any tips? First off, thank you for the super chat. That's very kind of you. So Sideshow Collectibles has it up. I think Collector Zones, I think they've sold out of their allotment for getting a discount on any of them. But Sideshow Collectibles still has it up for pre-order, so you can put it on a payment plan if you want. They have it available, and you can put it like maybe 3 or 4 payments somewhere in that ballpark. Or you can just pay for it. You can do that there. But the good thing about buying stuff from the the authorized retailers, guys, like Collector Zone, Sideshow, or even your local shop, your local toy shop that's an authorized Sideshow dealer, is if you ever have an issue with a statue, if you ever have an issue with a hot toy, comes in with a broken part, comes in with a defect or whatever, as long as it went through an authorized retailer, Sideshow ultimately will replace those figures for you. So, and if you have any issues, I've had to return figures before. It's happened. And they don't even ask. They're just like, okay. It's like, don't care. Just return it. They're good. So, but yeah, Punisher War Machine is a beast of a figure. If that is going to be your first figure,
heavy.
It is. Be prepared. Be prepared. It's freaking awesome. It really is.
Watch the review at least 3 more times.
Read the directions.
Yeah.
Please. You will break it. Okay? It is literally, it weighs like 4 pounds. It is a beast. But that doesn't mean you can't break it if you just try to bend stuff too far. But read the directions and you should be fine. If you have questions, you can message me on Instagram or email or whatever, and I'll do my best to help you out. I'm thinking about getting the Art Studio Sentinel, but that's a pretty big trigger to pull. Whoa. That's right up your alley, Kent.
I love looking at that thing. I looked at... Basically, you can almost build it, but I haven't looked at the price. I mean, I think it's got to be more expensive to buy the individuals and then try to put it together, right?
I would certainly think so. Yeah.
But wow, yeah, it's
and there's 3 of them. Like, who has that kind of space? I mean, they would literally take up this entire. I don't know, man.
And just the X-Men, I mean, if you don't want to drop the money on the Sentinels, the X-Men pieces they're pretty sweet.
Well, here's the thing. There's the Sentinels, there's 3 pieces, and they have a lot of figures on the pieces. But then you got the companion pieces that go around it.
Right.
Remember that con, diorama con thing you showed me last year? That was down in Mexico or something.
Yeah, that was an awesome show.
Right. So this is like that epic. It is crazy. I mean, it would. I don't know. I feel like that would be. That's like museum quality crap right there, man. It's crazy. So
we'd have to like start a store just to have it.
Right. Kudos to anybody who's picking that up, and I think it's awesome. So right on, you guys. New Sideshow product revealed July 9th at 11 a.m. And Marie says July 9th is what, Wednesday? Thursday. Okay. I'll add that to my calendar. Thanks for the heads up, Emery. Let's see here. There are 3 Iron Studios Sentinels. Yeah, there are. Yep, that's true. The Sentinels are beautiful, no doubt. What's up, Fred? Smash the like button. Thanks, Michael. What's up, Michael? How you doing, buddy? Michael is. Did you sell your Iron Spider yet, Michael? What do you think of Jazz Inc. Diorama's new 1/6 scale Batmobile? I wish I could tell you. But I can't. It's not licensed. Hey guys, what were some of your favorite toys to collect when you were a kid? Transformers, He-Man, Voltron, Turtles. I'll let you go first for this one, man. Because I was poor and didn't really have any toys.
The first line I can really remember, like as a collection, I would say 3 3/4 inch GI Joes. Like I had older siblings, so like my brother had Transformers and Mask and everything, and those were more of the toys I could look at.
Right.
Like the actual toys that I could play with and collect, and I even used to customize my GI Joes back in the day.
Gotcha. I was of the when I grew up, man, we didn't have money, so we were very limited on what, like, collecting wasn't really a thing. It was a thing. So we collected food. You know, that's what we collected. We collected food, and no, I mean, I had some. Don't get me wrong, we had some, but Ninja Turtles, that was usually a thing. Like for a birthday, we might get one turtle. For Christmas, we might get one. So that was really a thing. Ninja Turtles. We got some GI Joes occasionally, like a flea market or something like that. We got some stuff like that, but collecting wasn't really too much of a thing. So now I just kind of go wild, and I'm kind of making up for lost time, I guess. So, which is a good thing, because when you grow up and you get some income coming in, you can do silly stuff. That's a good thing. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. GI Joes are pretty cool. I remember there's one, and I don't remember if this was a Joe or not. I feel like it was. The ones that had the little attached parachute thing on it, the plastic bag thing. That was a Joe, right?
Oh yeah,
that was Joe.
Those are Joes.
Yeah. See, I remember having maybe 1 or 2 of those, and somehow I remember like the dog or somehow just chewing up the parachutes, and then they died.
They had the Joes with the gliders. Those were pretty cool. They like snapped on, so the Joe would actually fit on the glider, and you could try flying them like paper airplanes.
Oh, nice. I remember there's one, me and my brother, we shared a room, and it was like 10 by 10 with bunk beds. Like there was no room in it whatsoever. And I remember we took maybe fishing wire or something like that, from one, like the top down to the bottom. We'd have like the Joes like gliding in like on a zip line.
Ah, very cool.
I remember doing that. And I remember the parachute ones. I remember throwing those up until one of the dogs caught one of them and destroyed that. So that was a fantastic day. when you don't have many toys at all, and then your dog destroys them, that's a bad day. That sucks. But
yeah, I think there's 2 sandboxes in Michigan that are probably full of GI Joes. I buried quite a few GI Joes, so somebody might be sitting on a treasure.
Right? Hey, Mason says, "Dang, kid, that display is looking nice." I guess Ryan looks okay. Mason, thanks, bro. Hey, Mason, congrats on the latest subscriber achievement, brother. Needed 25K. Isn't that the number I saw?
Ooh, that's nice.
I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. Hold on. 20K. I knew there was a 2 in there. Yeah, right on, man. I'm liking the lighting Mason's got going on in his videos now. He added some... he's got some more shadows going on with the lighting. and then the LEDs in the background give them some depth to the camera work. Right on, brother. I like it. I like it. Just got Black Series Plo Koon today. Nice.
Yeah, we'll see how long those take to drop.
Yeah, I've had this dilemma this week. As I've been stuck in this room rearranging stuff. I don't know if you guys can, I guess I'm going to get this guy though, if you guys can tell. But I've been, like, stuff is destroyed over here. It's a complete mess. I've been moving crap around. So I've come into this decision. Maybe you guys in the chat can help me out with this. But I've been considering, like, getting rid of most of my Black Series figures. Purely because of space. You guys have no idea how many Black Series figures I have that are just still sitting in a box. They're in a pile that I've never even opened. And for me, I like to enjoy my figures. Like, I pose them. Like, I've got this guy here. I've got some battle droids over here. I've got Ray and BB-8 over there. Like, I pose these things all the time. Like, I'll randomly grab one, and while I'm editing a video or I'm watching YouTube or watching a movie or whatever, I literally just sit here and play with the toys because that's what they're made for. I know these are like $200-$300, but that's what they're for. And when I have like piles of stuff just sitting in boxes, it just kind of, you go, why'd you buy that? So
some people collect that way.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I like the tactile. You know, I like to pose them and have fun with them. And yeah, if I was just going to leave them in the box, then it probably wouldn't bother me. But it bothers me. I don't know. What do you guys think?
And at least the new Hasbro boxes are going to be so much prettier. So
that's true. That is true. Like I'm looking. There's probably a dozen Black Series figures over the Troopers just sitting in the box, like Scarif Troopers from Rogue One and those kind of stuff. I've got Archive Wave stuff sitting over there unopened. I've got the 40th ESB Hoth Troopers and other stuff over there just waiting. I think those are waiting on the Snowspeeder to show up so I can do like a diorama thing, but I don't know.
I know you might be better off leaving those Hoth Troopers in the package and just getting the new boxes later.
Right? Yeah. So they're going to be doing, and that's an interesting thing that Hasbro does. I haven't seen them do that with. Do they do that with Legends? They do like the, I don't know, the vintage or what do they? I don't know what they call them.
I mean, we get repaints and redesigns all the time, but that does seem like a pretty fast turnaround. Maybe they had a feeling it was going to be popular, so went ahead and did both boxes.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It's interesting for the collecting world. So for Black Series figures, I mean, you literally could buy the Rebel Hoth Troopers if you can find them. You could buy those, leave them on card for 6 months, and for $20, turn around. I bet you 6 months from now there'll be $80. It's crazy.
Yeah, those cards are nice.
It's crazy. And I'm sitting here going, I'd really rather just open them and enjoy them, but I haven't yet. But then again, I am, like I said, I'm waiting on that Snowspeeder from Amazon to drop. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that thing. So we'll see. So what have you got coming in? What's like the next greatest wave of Legends?
Well, the good thing is tomorrow is the first Monday of the month, so we'll probably get an announcement from Hasbro. They usually do Marvel Monday, first Monday of the month, and I'm hoping we get our SDCC reveals. Definitely excited. I'm not even sure what direction they'll go in. Last year we had an MCU related item and then a comic book related item, so it'll be interesting if they go that way, and just keeping an eye on what they're doing with the MCU, seeing we haven't had a movie release.
Right on. Yeah, last year was the Hulk, right? The Hulk, and then what was it, the Grandmaster and the
Collector.
Ragnarok. Scourge. Well, that wasn't SDCC. It was just released around the same time.
Correct. So we got the Grandmaster and the Collector as a 2-pack.
With the melting stick?
Then we got the SDCC Hulk.
Right. Right on, man. Michael says I'd keep them. Brings depth to the collection. Maybe not have so many, but some nice side pieces to the collection. Yeah, you might be right, Michael. And I'm thinking like maybe just the clones. You know? I've got Rebels line, which I have the second wave of Rebels coming in.
Right.
I've got the Mandalorian line for almost all of those. I haven't bought any Jawas yet. So maybe just the clone commanders and troopers, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Bob says, if you guys get a figure in a pose you like, do you keep it that way or change them frequently? I change mine all the time. I'd say probably every figure in my collection probably gets reposed once a month, maybe once every 2 months at least. So, yeah, I just like changing them up. Kent, you got 1,200 figures. I know you're not posing on yours.
Mine get moved around. It helps keep the shelves clean, but yeah, not so much different poses. We get it nice and vanilla, and then find a shelf space for it.
Nice and vanilla. Oh, that's funny. So I posed a figure earlier. I'll show you guys what I was doing earlier. So just to give you an example, let me grab. This is definitely gonna fall over. I promise you. Watch this.
Over.
There's no way this stays up without falling over. And I've got boxes all over the place, so bear with me. Oh, crap, it is going to stay. Wow, look at that.
Nice job. Good pose.
Boom. There we go. So this is Iron Man Mark 50, and I hadn't... It's been about 2 months since I reposed this figure. So I went ahead and changed this one up. And I'm probably not done with it. I'll probably keep playing around with it until I get it to where I really like it. But, you know, I kind of dig it. It's not bad. I don't know if would Terry approve?
Left.
Would Terry approve, you think? I don't know. It's not very vanilla.
No, not at all.
I don't know. Do you guys have Deathstroke hot toy? Greg has it. I don't have it.
Old Deathstroke.
I don't have it. The Black Series Snowspeeder looks so good. David, I hope so, buddy. I hope so. I know some people have already gotten it in some form of fashion. One guy said he got it from GameStop, which is crazy because it's an Amazon exclusive. So that didn't happen. He clearly got it from overseas somewhere, but I don't care. But I'm just saying, it definitely didn't come from GameStop. But it does look pretty good. So I was able to watch just one quick video on it. So David says, "Ain't nothing wrong with vanilla posing."
Not when you got that many figures behind me.
I think it's called museum posing.
There you go.
It's not. I think that's what it's called, museum posing. Nothing wrong.
I just think of those comic book covers where like all the Marvel characters are there. You know, they're not really posed; they're just there.
Yeah, and you don't even see all of them. You see just like a head.
It's like where's Waldo?
I'd love to. I just thought of this, but it would be kind of. I don't think this stand would support it, but I'd love to have like Deadpool like getting a piggyback ride from Iron Man.
Uh-oh.
But I don't think the stand would support the weight. Not this one, anyways. I'd have to get something else to do it.
Tony would not be happy.
No, but that's what would make it so awesome. Yeah. Boom. Let's see here. Can't wait to see what Hasbro reveals tomorrow for Legends. David? What are you guys expecting? What are you hoping for tomorrow on Legends? Like, are you on MCU? Like they're doing that the Wolverine MCU stuff at some point coming out soon. So looking forward to that. Yeah, what are you guys hoping for? I pose figures so well, I would have Terry breaking figures. Oh, that's pretty strong. I don't claim to be that good at it. Anthony B with a $2.99 super chat. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. The new pose for your group is a good one as well. Yeah, I like that one. Let me grab that. Don't fall. It took me a minute to balance this, so let me grab this thing. Hold on. Let me see.
Oh man, I didn't know you were leaving too.
Yeah, I ran away.
It happens.
Somebody was talking about my group pose, so I figured I'd go get him.
You know, the dogs don't ever need anything until you're on a live stream.
Oh, that's okay. Dogs get whatever they want anytime they want. It's all good.
They want it. They need it.
And by the way, I'm
Groot.
What would be a good future 2-pack for Hot Toys or Legends? What are you hoping for tomorrow, Kent? On talking about Legends here. What would you like to see for reveals? Any predictions or hopes?
I mean, I'm down for some more Stan Lee games. We saw the Ragnarok Stan Lee for Hot Toys, so right now Marvel Legends only has the first Avengers movie where he was kind of hanging out in the park talking to the news reporters playing chess. So be cool to see some more Stan Lee cameos.
I'd like to see the Winter Soldier one with the guard uniform. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be a good look.
Although I think with the current climate, we're probably not going to see that. I think the one from Spider-Man Homecoming, but he was just a guy sitting out the window yelling at somebody, so that's not really a thing.
Right.
Ragnarok clearly was a cool one. I don't know if would Legends do something like that with a crazy hand and stuff. Maybe they would.
There's quite a few Ragnarok figures from Marvel Legends. I don't know if they would go back to Amazing Spider-Man, but it'd be cool to see him as the school janitor.
Right.
Super chats.
Tony says, I finally got my Black Series Count Dooku. I've never even seen that figure in person. Ever. I've never seen that one. Congratulations, by the way. And I've never seen Qui-Gon. And, of course, Qui-Gon's, crazy money. So I won't be getting that one. But, yeah. Congratulations, man. I want the Winter Soldier Stan Lee or the First Avenger. Yep, I'm with you, Emery. I just don't think we're going to get them right now. I want more Stan Lee cameos, Marvel Legends. David says, White Queen, Black Queen 2-pack. That's what Kelly says.
Yeah, White Queen and Black Queen. That'd be an interesting 2-pack. They definitely got the Emma Frost mold and everything, so they could put those together pretty easy.
What about a we don't have a Happy from MCU. A Happy and Aunt May from the MCU.
Happy would be great. We also need Wong. He is way overdue.
Agreed.
It's like Funko Pop. Like they didn't have Wong for the longest time, so we could definitely use Wong.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. But Happy and Aunt May as a 2-pack would be awesome. From Far From Home, that would be sick. They should make a Tony Stank Stan Lee. Yeah, so that was from he was wearing the FedEx uniform. I don't know if they're going to get the license for FedEx to make a figure, but they got the license to make a movie, so maybe it could. I suppose that could happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know Hot Toys already did it, but it wouldn't be bad if they did the spacesuit Stan Lee. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, for a 6-inch.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. So that's funny you bring that one up because I recently acquired the Guardians of the Galaxy, and then I've got Gamora and the new Gamora and Nebula coming. I think we're going to get an in-game Drax. I think we're going to get a re-release of a Drax figure because the first one we got was way back when, even though it took them 5 years to make it. But I'm thinking about picking up the spacesuit Stan Lee again just to go with the other Guardians.
Yeah, he'd fit in real good with them.
So I don't know. It's like I'm trying to get rid of Marvel, but they keep sucking me back in, man. It's crazy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Chris Barcode's here. What's up, bud? How you doing? Kent, do you know when those Deadpool movie legends will go on pre-order?
So with all the rights and all that good stuff, we're actually gonna get some 2-packs featuring the Deadpool movie characters. So Cable and Mega Teenage Warhead, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. As far as pre-orders, I think that'll probably be closer to fall, but maybe we get that announcement tomorrow.
Woo. I just saw some artwork that looks freaking amazing. Oh, man. Oh, how much is this? That's sick. This is bad. I shouldn't be buying art on live stream. But
Well,
holy crap, those are beautiful. I wonder if they're sold out. Timed release. Da-da-da-da-da. Man, that's gorgeous. I'll show you what this is. Hold on, I'm going to see if it's still for sale. Sets of 3. Hold on. How big are these things? 16 by 24? What? All right, I'm going to show you a photo of this, Kent. Tell me what you think. There's 3 of them. Here's the first one.
Oh, nice.
Right? It's a 3PO with the head. All right, and then the second one is from Empire. Stormtrooper.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Empire for the win.
And then, let's see, this should be Jedi. Hold on. Yeah. And Jedi is Vader.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Right? 16 by 24 lithographs. Woo! Where would I put them?
Right? So not only are we needing to open a shop, we also need to open a museum.
We need a gallery. And the gallery would consist of Marvel Legend Grails, some 6 scales, and some artwork, and then all the unopened crap I've got back here.
And we'll call the entire area my
My stuff. That'll be the name of the store. My stuff.
My stuff.
I love it. I love it. My stuff. Ah, that's awesome. I don't know if you could trademark that, but that sounds like a great name for a store. Gustavo. Hello, Kent Poole. First time Jedha viewer. I collect Marvel and DBZ. Welcome to the channel, brother.
Dang. Thanks for the hello.
All right, man. Thanks for the super chat. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, if you're a Marvel collector, then you need to follow Kent for sure because he is all about that Marvel stuff. I have some Marvel, and I love Marvel, and it's once again infiltrating my collection.
Well, you know the one hot toy announcement that I always dread.
The one you always dread. Hold on, let me think of this. Hold on. Well, you got a Mandalorian coming, so what's the one you dread?
No, no more jokers. No
Oh,
more jokers.
I thought it'd be okay. Anthony C, buddy. Um, yeah, I don't. I think you're safe, man. I think you're safe. I almost picked up that quarter scale Joker, but then I thought I didn't. Daniel, I ordered those prints 2 days ago. Pre-order closes tomorrow, and 125 for the set. Yeah, I saw that, and my only question is, I think it's a great value for what they are. Right. 125 for 3 art prints, 16 by 24 that's good. It's going to cost you $100 a piece to mat and frame at least. And then you got space to put them in, so you gotta. I mean, you have to custom mat and frame. It's gone at least $100 a piece to do that. But I mean, man, they just look. That Stormtrooper one is just freaking wicked. That's just so cool.
Because it's Empire.
Yeah, it's true story. I don't know. I don't have to think about that one. I may pick that one up. I don't know. It's pretty beautiful. So just throwing that out there.
Uh-oh. Man, at this rate, you're gonna have enough super chats to get the prints.
I think he's still. I think when somebody does that, it like stays that way for a minute. But I sell at bulk dirt cheap. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, if we had a store and it was called My Stuff, I feel like we would never sell anything. It would just be like, come look at my stuff, and it would have price tags on it, but we would never sell anything.
We could charge admission.
We could have coffee.
Super chats.
Super chats. I feel like there would be like a round table, and it would just be us guys sitting there drinking coffee. You would have an iced coffee, and then Terry and I, or Harold, we'd have some coffee, and we just talk about whatever we want to talk about for hours.
It'd be like 1 p.m. Ryan will be showing off his stuff in the main gallery.
Boom. Come sign up now. I'd like to see infinite statue of Jimmy Stewart. Do a Jimmy... What? Infinite statue, which is a company. Do a Jimmy Stewart. Okay. That would be... I like... Which? Just like of the actor? Or you want him like portraying a certain character of Jimmy Stewart? So, but I guess he really just dressed as himself most of the time, so I guess you could do that. One of my favorite Jimmy Stewart movies was actually Glenn Miller story. He did a really good job in that one. I enjoyed that one. If you haven't seen that film, it's way back in the day. Just send you a posing entry to email. Thank you, brother. I will check that out. We need a guy in the chair Ned figure. Ooh. That's fair. He'd have to come with a chair though. I don't know. I mean, we got Mary Jane and we got Peter. Did we ever get a regular Peter Parker figure, or they were just all Spider-Man figures?
Legends? with Homecoming.
Yeah, it was this with the had the yellow jacket or the yellow vest thing, and then it had Mary Jane.
Because he was like kind of in lockdown.
Right. Right on, man. So what time is this whole Hasbro thing happening tomorrow?
They're usually up by noon.
Gotcha.
Who knows when the site will be up for pre-order? Sometimes it takes them until like 1, 2 o'clock.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
But we still haven't had a release on that Punisher with the motorcycle.
Right.
So there's some good stuff that they could potentially drop.
Right. So you have been a member of the Hasbro Pulse Premium thing for like a year and a half now.
Yeah, since
is that something you would recommend for people to participate in?
Hasbro Pulse is interesting. I would say if you're planning on buying just about everything from Hasbro Pulse, then yes. I want to say the membership is around $50, but I've easily not paid that much in shipping, and even have helped out a few individuals with the free shipping thanks to Hasbro Pulse. So
Right.
if you're
Nobody
planning
that
on
may be on this
buying
channel.
in bulk, it's a good way to go.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Here's what typically happens. You guys don't know. If it goes up on pre-order, Hasbro Pulse Kent hits the button,
That's right.
and then he spends the next 12 months looking for the figures in stores
That's correct.
until he cancels said orders because he got them before Hasbro Pulse.
They haven't called and complained, so it's a good system.
And then, but if he can't find it, then they show up at his door, and he don't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
So-
Like right now, I can't find the GI Joes. I did pre-order Destro, so if I don't find him any sooner, he'll be at the doorstep.
Did you? Oh yeah, last night we were talking about Pimp Destro.
Oh man,
It's so amazing that I gotta have it. I think.
everybody just wants the money on fire.
I think. I know you already ordered it. Like I hate to put in Pimp Destro, but I feel like if I put that in, it'll actually come up.
It's Profit Director Destro.
It actually did come up. That's funny. Let me go to Dorkside Toys because they're the ones that I saw on them last night. G.I. Joe. If you guys don't know who Pimp Destro is, let me go ahead and explain.
Because I think that's what it was originally called in the 90s.
What's that?
Pimp Destro.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Pimp Destro.
Burning money, wearing glasses, all that gold.
Right?
Got some tiger skin.
It's everything. It's freaking awesome. It's like, what drugs were they on when they designed this figure?
You know, when you're a major arms dealer like Destro, you got to treat yourself every once in a while.
So, oh god. So he was on an episode of Parks and Rec, and he said, "Treat yourself."
That's right.
Oh, that's funny. Pimp Destro, right? Yep, exactly. If you're like me and you collect Marvel Legends and Power Rangers Lightning Collection and Star Wars The Black Series and Transformers, you should probably invest in Hasbro Pulse. Chris Barcode.
That's a true story.
That's the true story. If you're gonna buy it all, man, the free shipping makes sense, 100%. However, Chris, do you find yourself going out try to find the figures at the same time, or you just wait on them to come in? Seamus says, "I would love to see DC Metal 1/6 scale figures come out." It's DC. They don't know. No. No DC. No, I'm just kidding. If there was a DC figure that was not the Joker, Kent, what would you pick up?
Spoiler, I got a hunt video coming out tomorrow, and I found that blue variant Batman.
Ooh.
That one looked pretty good. DC
6 scale. 6 scale.
Yeah, I like me the Joker a lot. I would say it would have to be one of the Trinity, so it's either Superman, Wonder Woman, or Batman.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Wonder Woman. Yeah, although that Justice League Batman, the tactical is beautiful. It's a great figure. But for me, I'd have to go for the Wonder Woman. But I would really have a hard time with the rooted hair thing. I would rather have the sculpted
Yeah.
hair for the training version of hers, because she's got sculpted hair, versus the rooted stuff. Because I don't want to do. I've got one figure with rooted hair, that Gamora. Man, like I don't have the patience to deal with that. So, do they have WWE Sideshow Figures? Jensen,
I don't think they're figures; they're statues, aren't
yeah,
they?
they definitely have statues, but I don't think there's any 6-scale figure. I don't quote me on that. I just don't follow WWE or
Yeah,
WWE.
I know. I know they have statues. I don't. I don't think they have actual figures.
Tiger King Destro.
Oh yeah, he's,
That's 100%
freaking-
Tiger King Destro. I love that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. The combat training armor is amazing. Like it better than the Justice League. Brendan, yeah. So I like it because, number one, the face sculpt is on point. The hair's rooted, or hair sculpted, so you don't have to mess with any of that. It's just a beautiful figure. It just is. And I love the movie. It's a great film. So if I had to say if there's a favorite DC film, other than the Dark Knight trilogy, because those are amazing. Love those. Yeah, I'd say the Wonder Woman, the first one up. That's a great film. Love it.
Oh yeah, that thing was a home run.
I love it. I love the soundtrack. I love the electric violin for her theme and just the music. That's a great film. I think there are some there's some plot failures there, some story arcs that they could have done better. But that's me being nitpicky.
That's just DC movies.
Yeah, it really is. Like the sniper guy who couldn't take a shot. Like there was no payoff to that story arc. It wasn't like he overcame anything, was able to take the shot and save the day. Like that would have been a completion of a story arc. And they were like, here's this, we're going to set him up, and go, no, not going to do it. Like they just gave up in character development, man. Didn't do a very good job on that one, but it's fine.
In Hades, they're like, well, we're getting towards the end and we need a big boss CGI fight. Cue Hades.
Yep, exactly. Except for the dude from Harry Potter, and he didn't turn into a wolf. I'm like, come on, man. When are you gonna turn into a wolf and start chasing people down? But he never did. I wonder if they're gonna do a dark side from the Snyder Cut. Oof. I don't know, man. That depends on how they design it, I guess.
Yeah, seeing they're spending like $30 million to make that movie that already existed that everybody wanted to see.
Yep, exactly. I don't know. As much as I love the Wonder Woman film, there were definitely plot problems with it. But to be fair, it's had Gal Gadot in it, so that trumps everything else, I think. It pretty much, yeah. I remember I was watching the pitch meeting, the Screen Rant pitch meeting for that film, and he's talking about how she has to go undercover, so she's got to go in disguise, and they're like, so we're gonna have a clothes trying on montage. He's like, we're gonna have a montage. I love it because and then he talks about how like after they leave they get in the alley to fight and they knock one of the guys out, and then the other guy kills himself with a cyanide, and he goes, so they go interview the other guy they just knocked out. No, they leave him behind. Screen Rant, man, it's great. It's just so silly. That is what the movie really liked, a powerful villain throughout the film. Yeah, I love it. That's funny. Guys, we've been on here an hour. I think that's pretty good for us. That's long enough. But I appreciate you guys jumping on here. We haven't had a live stream like this in a while. And next, we are going to have some more coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you haven't already joined the membership, the channel membership, it's like $2 or $4 or whatever it is to join. We are starting members-only live streams, so if you want to participate in those, then you just got to join on that. This is a sports channel, and we're going to have like some more, what's the word I'm looking for? I I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Anyways, smaller live streams. There you go. Unless you all join, and then we'll have larger live streams. But I want to do something just for the members, you guys that support the channel, and part of either on Patreon or on YouTube memberships. So if you haven't already joined on that, do that. Other than that, Kent, you got some videos coming out?
Yeah, more hunt videos. I just did a top 10 Marvel Legends so far for 2020. So go check that out if you want to see what Marvel Legends you need to have now before the end of the year.
Boom, there you go. I have some stuff planned, but they're top secret, so I can't tell you. But there you go. Gustavo, how about comics? Do you have any? I have about 50, and they're in storage. I tried to start collecting them, and then I said, whoa, this is dangerous path, and I said no, and that's what happened.
Paper cuts.
I'd much rather read them. I have them on my iPad on the Marvel Unlimited app. You can actually just read whatever you want. So I have that versus just like collecting piles and piles of comics. So we're going to jump off here, guys. Hope you have a great night. Stay safe, and hope everybody has a great week. See ya.